Welcome back, trend lovers. Let's talk about May Edochie and these people that she gave the cease and desist letter recently. And we're mainly focusing on, remember, it was Tisan, and that's Yinka Tisan, and Emeka Ogwuanye. Now, Emeka has been talking, okay? He's been so vocal, talking about so much. But now there's a letter that we see that says he has been debarred for a very long time. One of the person that has entered this conversation right now, I'm going to include their photographs up here, Emeka, May Edochie, and for those that don't know, and Professor Mgbeke. So right here, I have with me what Professor Mgbeke posted. This is a long post, okay, where she's talking about, the case she has with Senator Natasha and things like that. But on this particular post she made one day ago, of which we're going to get into that conversation in a different video, but I just want to read a little bit because she did mention the same lawyer that is busy dragging May Edochie, and I'm like, are you serious? This lady is also one of those that are going with this narrative allegedly that he's been debarred a while ago. And Emeka Ogwuanye's explanation does not make any sense, okay? Does not make any sense, but I would present both to you and you be the judge. Welcome back to Trending Gist. So join us, okay? Join us. We cover celebrity gist and stuffs like that. So Professor Mbeke posted this one day ago to her Facebook, and if you know the narrative, the conversation is going on as Emeka, the Facebook lawyer, as he's being called right now, since that document surfaced. For a while now, a lot of people have been calling him Facebook lawyer, but with that document, it is safe to say he's a Facebook lawyer. So Professor Mbeke posted and said, why I ignored Emeka Egwuanye, and she listed some other people's names here, okay? She mentioned the Obi now, Kodike, Frances Obonaya, and some other people, but that's not what we're concentrating on. Like I said, we will cover we'll talk about Senator Natasha's conversation, then we will get into that. So he said, leaked footages, videos, and concrete evidence from Natasha's inner circle make the court case irrefutable. I deliberately ignored Emeka Ogwuanye for one simple reason. He has been debarred for many years now. A man stripped of his license to practice law is not a lawyer, but a very loud distraction. This is where I will leave it because she said, yet this was the same person, that she's talking about. So I don't want to get in too deep because it's going to bring Senator Natasha and other people. But I just want to focus on this same lawyer that is involved in May Edochie's case. And when you go to the comment section, people are like, are you serious? He's been debarred. Oh no. People are beginning to feel sorry for May Edochie because she didn't know. It is clear that the lady did not know. Okay. Now let's find DPA law, this in family law, DPA law clinic, right? DPA law family clinic. And you will just most definitely see that the explanation he is given is not. It's not. So if you check 4 hours ago, he posted this. I'll just quickly show on screen this. Okay, so 4 hours ago, he posted this and he said, the intelligent ones are silent, but watching carefully. Yesterday was an intriguing day for both me and DPA. Thousands of people voiced their anger and opposition to our organization, and even some who should know better joined the frenzy to attack Emeka Ogwuanye. I found it amusing. They simply don't understand me. The chatter about my bar license is totally distraction, and they fail to grasp how the modern world really works. I have a different perspective. Oga, that's not an explanation. Oh. I hope you know that. What you're saying here, that this is a distraction, how is it a distraction? You came out dragging this woman, saying all of that. People are just trying to point it out that, wait, this man is defaming May. If May sues him right now, people should not feel sorry for you that May is suing you. Because if you put two and two together, then it is even clear that you misled her because you didn't tell her, you did not inform her that you were already debarred some years back. But you decided to take her case as a lawyer. Now you're talking about this is a distraction. The bone of contention is, were you debarred or not? Are you holding the license in Nigeria to practice as a lawyer or not? So talking about these people are trying to distract you. Nobody's trying to distract you. If anything, you are the one that is trying to distract people. Now let's continue. He went ahead, DPA Law Clinic went ahead to say DPA is a Premier Justice Management Organization in Africa. My role is not to serve as a lawyer. Now you see where he's going with this. He has never said, if you go and watch all his old videos when he was presenting himself as Mayu Ledoche's lawyer, he never for once said that his role is not to, practice as your lawyer or present himself as your lawyer. Okay, because even when he talked about working with Falana, he said they hesitated to work with Falana. If you know that you don't want to represent anybody, why would you hesitate to work with a lawyer that is willing to represent? So, guy, your talk no straight, they make sense. Proceeding, he said, my role is not to serve as your lawyer. I choose to operate beyond that level. With 3 decades of experience as a professor of law and practicing attorney behind me, I have a comprehensive understanding of every aspect of law. Does it mean that in each country DPA establishes operation, DPA CEO must get a law license in such country? For instance, we may open an office in Kinshasa by December. Only the lawyers we hire in the Republic of Congo would need the country's law license. Do you see how he's twisting this? Do you see how he's trying to make it look like, okay, we have a law firm. Yes, this aspect he's saying is the truth, but that's not what applies in May Edochie's case. So don't get it twisted. If you're watching and listening to this, don't get it twisted. May was deceived by this man. Don't bring in Kinshasa or bring in Kenya, bring in Tanzania, bring in Mozambique. It's a lie. What we're talking about is, are you licensed to practice in Nigeria, the country where May Edochie and you Ledoche and Judy Austin and everybody that's involved in this case are you licensed to practice? Why did you deceive the woman? Now you're talking about you flown all the way to Congo when we're still talking about what's happening in Nigeria. You they whine somebody. Who's going to believe this nonsense? Anyway, so he said representing individual is not my focus. Look at how he's beginning to stress this now that that document is out, that he might not really be a lawyer practicing because he's been debarred. Now he's stressing it so much on this post he made 4 hours ago that representing individuals is not his goal. Oga, why you not talking from day one? Because May wouldn't have used you as her lawyer if representing people were not in your this. So representing individual is not my focus. Rather, my mission is to ensure that your justice needs are met in the end. If you require a lawyer, I will ensure you receive the best attorney at an affordable cost. I also make certain that the lawyer is compensated and that the work is executed effectively. DPA knows how to identify and assemble competent lawyers for your needs and ensure they are delivering satisfactory results. The fact speaks for DPA. We have many individuals who have benefited from our work and are grateful for our support. You said there are currently others who are relying on DPA services as they cannot afford the cost of hiring a lawyer. DPA represents the future of justice in all the countries where we operate. Additionally, the notion that DPA functions solely within Nigeria is a misconception. Our legal referral service extend our reach to many countries. Therefore, I question how Nigerian bar license or that of any other country impact my work as the chief executive officer of DPA. Organa lie, you dey lie. I don't even want to bother myself to read all of this, but this does not make any sense, okay? You would have said this from day one if this was what it was. But people called you May's lawyer and you nodded your head. You kept bashing people that people are trying to ruin the case for May. Oh, you were getting angry, even threatening you're going to leave the case. You're going to do. If you're not her lawyer, why were you doing all of that? This you said it does not make any sense. So it's clear that you are not holding that license in Nigeria. So you deceived me.